Welcome to this Tutor to You Sociology topic video on culture and identity. In this video we're going to look at the work of John Urry on the tourist gaze. John Urry's concept of the tourist gaze explores how tourists engage with places and experiences when they travel. It's about the way that people look at and perceive tourist destinations, objects and cultures. Urry argues that tourism is not just about travelling to new places, but also about the way these places are constructed through cultural and social expectations. When tourists visit a location, they don't just see it in a neutral way, they experience it based upon preconceived ideas and expectations that have been shaped by society, the media and culture. For example, if people visit Paris, they might already have a specific image of the Eiffel Tower, French cuisine and Parisian life, created by films, travel blogs and guidebooks. The actual experience of being in Paris is then influenced by these expectations. In this way, the tourist gaze is socially constructed. It's shaped by what we've been told or shown about a place before we even get there. Urry distinguishes between different types of tourist experiences, each involving a different kind of gaze. He describes these as structured by the types of places people visit, the activities they do, and the ways they look at and engage with their surroundings. Firstly, the romantic gaze. This type of gaze is about seeking solitude, serenity and personal reflection. Tourists often engage in the romantic gaze when they go to secluded places like mountains, beaches or countryside areas, where they can be alone and contemplate the beauty of the landscape. Secondly, the collective gaze. This is more social and shared. It's about experiencing something with others, often in busy, popular tourist sites like museums, theme parks or landmarks. The presence of other tourists enhances the experience because people feel they are part of a collective enjoyment of the place. Both types of gaze demonstrate how tourism is more than just looking. It involves an interaction between the person and the place, which is shaped by cultural expectations and personal desires. One of the central ideas in Urry's work is that the tourist gaze is heavily influenced by the media. Photographs, films, travel advertisements and social media play a key role in shaping what tourists expect to see and how they should behave when visiting a place. Media representations of tourist sites create certain images and expectations that shape the way tourists will perceive the destination. For instance, Instagram posts or travel blogs about a specific location can present it in a highly idealized way. By the time someone visits that place, their experience might be influenced by the images they've seen online. They might take photos in the same way, visit the same spots, and even feel disappointed if the reality doesn't match their expectations. This creates a cycle where tourism is increasingly mediated by images and representations, rather than authentic experiences. Urry also views tourism as a form of consumption. Just like people consume products, tourists consume experiences. These experiences are shaped by their own social background, economic status and personal motivations. People from different social classes, for example, may have different types of tourist experiences and expectations. Wealthier individuals may engage in luxury travel, while others may seek more budget-friendly, off-the-beaten-path destinations. Tourism is not just an individual experience, but a social one, deeply connected to broader social structures like class, nationality and cultural identity. The tourist gaze is different depending on who is looking. People from different cultures may view the same destination in different ways because they have been shaped by different cultural expectations and histories. Another key idea in Urry's work is the idea that the places themselves are commodified. This means that destinations are turned into products that can be bought and sold, often in a way that is designed to appeal to the tourist gaze. Tourist sites, especially in popular areas, are often modified to meet the expectations of visitors. Local cultures, traditions and landscapes may be commercialised to attract more tourists, and in some cases this can lead to a loss of authenticity, as the local culture is presented in a way that caters to tourists rather than remaining true to its original form. For example, traditional festivals or rituals may be adapted for tourists, losing some of their cultural meaning. Even natural landscapes can be altered with the construction of hotels, viewing platforms and other tourist infrastructure. In this way, the tourist gaze not only shapes the way tourists view places, but also changes the places themselves. Urry's concept of the tourist gaze offers a sociological perspective on how we experience tourism. It highlights the way tourism is shaped by social and cultural expectations, the role of the media in constructing our perceptions of destinations, and how tourism itself can change the places we visit. The tourist gaze is not just about looking at new places, but about understanding how we are conditioned to see them through a social and cultural lens. This makes tourism a complex social practice, where the act of seeing is influenced by broader societal forces, and the places we visit are often commodified to meet our expectations. That concludes this Tutor to You Sociology topic video on culture and identity, looking at the work of John Urry on the tourist gaze. Thanks for watching.